Hey, are we going? Hey, hey, you're watching full season. I'm your host and showrunner, Ryan Burkett. Pilot season streams live, you guys, monthly on the Trident Network, a three-pronged entertainment company featuring live streaming shows just like this, where the host is ready, but sometimes, jumps the gun a little bit. In a race, sometimes the fastest person trips.
Mhm.
We're learning life lessons in real time here. We're helping each other. Live shows like this, podcasts, and videos and web series you can watch places like YouTube. None of this is possible without the creator of the Trident Network, Val Agnew. Val, how are you tonight? Val, you sound good. My visual cue for starting this show is literally my own face. I I can talk to a therapist about that eventually. Well, as you know, every episode of pilot season, we have a team of actors and a team of writers, and they collaborate on an original sitcom pilot that no one has ever even thought of before. It's a real treat. To get that started, we need a suggestion from our chat on Twitch. Um, this episode, we're doing the buddy sitcom. Sitcoms about friends, about groups of friends at work or at home. The suggestion we need is two parts. We need to know how they met and where they are now. Val, can you take care of that for us? All right, while you're doing that, we're going to meet this episode's players. I'm so excited to get this started. I'm especially excited to meet the writers. You know how much I love writers. I have a list of heroes, 1,000 people long, and every single one of them is writers. And on pilot season, we meet actors first. Joining us, I did the math. I'm always saying that I'm going to do the math on this. Joining us for the 14th time, we have Maggie Pinkawa. Maggie, welcome back and back and back to pilot season.
Oh my God, I'm proud. That's amazing. Thank you. I'm so glad to be here, I guess. Yeah. No.
Maggie, there's a lot of like Y2K sitcoms that have come back around. We've got a new season of Scrubs. We've got a new season of Malcolm in the Middle. I'm hearing good things. Erin told me in the pre-show that
I
they're
love
into
it.
something.
Okay.
Mhm.
Maggie, you get to bring back another show from that era. We're digging back like 20, 25 years ago. What are you
Okay.
picking?
Um, I feel compelled to go Snick. I would like to see either Clarissa Explains It All or The Secret World of Alex Mack, but they're millennials trying to navigate the world. Like they have kids of their own who are sneaking in. They're like, you can't have this rando with a ladder to your what the fuck? I see you on the fucking like camera. Like, what are we talking about? Get out of here. Pepper spray.
That era had the friends were climbing in a window. That was a
Hmm.
regular thing on Dawson's Creek too.
Yeah, for sure.
Like climb the window. If if you live in like a rural area, especially a rural area with like water around, and you don't have a screen on your window, those kids are covered in mosquitoes when they wake up in the morning. You got to get a screen. I'm sorry, people can't climb in. They can't.
Yeah, that's right. But
Maggie, thank you for coming back. Joining us again, I believe for the fifth time. I did math on everybody. We have Erin Washington. Erin, welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I'm so happy to be back.
Erin, we've talked about sitcoms a lot. If you could build a new sitcom
Mhm.
around an actor that's never done a sitcom before, it could even be like we're building a show around a pop star or an athlete or a reality star. Who would you pick?
Wow, what a question. Someone who's never done a sitcom before. Anybody? That's so hard.
And there is
Barack
a lot of money on
Obama.
the line, so you have to choose wisely.
Probably Barack Obama, the Obama family, Michelle Obama. Yeah.
They all have great comic timing. The daughters couldn't be cooler. I
Mhm.
I think that's a great idea. What would you call it?
Um, maybe like instead of Obama, it's like, oh snap.
Yeah, like let's get your team on this. I think this is we're on to something. I think maybe this will factor into tonight's episode here, maybe.
Yeah.
Joining us for the first time on the acting team, what a joy. We have Jake Wallach. Jake, welcome to pilot season.
Thank you, thank you. This was my dream come true, and I actually just found out a new dream of being cast in Oh Snap with the Obama. So
Jake, since this is your first time, we need to get to know you a little better. We need to dig a little deep. What is your favorite sitcom? It can be of all time, something you're binging lately.
yes, I think I was thinking about this today, and I really, really loved as a kid The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I was like really into that show. Specifically the episode where Carlton and Will Smith play basketball, if anyone's ever seen that one.
Yep.
Because it's like one of the worst basketball scenes in any show ever, but in such a fun way.
I think with the kids on Fresh Prince, they did such an original take on rich, snobby kids.
Mm-hmm.
It really like a nuanced, funny take on them, especially Hillary, I think is one of the all-time great like snob characters.
Couldn't agree more.
Totally.
Jake, follow-up question. If you could live in any sitcom town, which one would you pick?
Ooh, that is a great one. Um, I might do oh man, this is really, people are gonna really dislike this, but where do they live what's the show with Lorelai?
Gilmore
Oh,
Girls.
Gilmore Girls.
Yeah, I
All
think I
of
want
us.
to live.
Gilmore Girls.
I've only seen a smattering of episodes, but it seems idyllic in a way. I think there.
Well, you know what they love there in Stars Hollow? They love a good cup of coffee.
Hey, and
You know that big
I
well.
love some Joe, so in that weird cafe
You
they
know
have.
where you're going to work too. Like I feel like
Yeah, I'll have a job as soon as I get there.
bean grindery or whatever.
Exactly.
Joining us tonight on the writer side to help me punch up things like bean grindery, we have another all-star returning player 8 times on pilot season, Robin Dafforn. Robin, welcome back.
Times. Oh my gosh. Still feels like the first time. Thank you for having me.
I'm thrilled to have you. Robin, a thing that I know about you is
Okay.
that you are a big fan of our space program.
Absolutely.
Our heroes who have gone to the moon, maybe secretly beyond.
What's back there? Who knows?
Robin, if you were a member of the Artemis 2 team, or if you are on Artemis 3, and it's your job to bring a sitcom. You can bring the full DVD set to keep everybody like entertained. Maybe they haven't seen one before. What are you picking?
Currently right now I'm going through like my 485th watch of Veep, and I feel like that is just a nice one to bring because we can like laugh about government bureaucracy, like LOL. And I think that one would keep everybody happy for a little bit. Yeah.
That's a great answer. I know I've said this a million times on here, but Veep is one of the best YouTube clip searches to get into. You can do Veep insults, Veep with any character name.
I was super stressed at work, and one thing I love about Veep is you just get to see people say exactly what they would want to say, like in a moment of somebody not doing something. But we all are corporate, so we can't get to say that, but it's good to watch somebody get to say it.
You just like dig in. It's a real treat. Speaking of a real treat, joining us for time 14 on pilot season on the writing team, we have Andy Meholick. Andy,
Wow.
pilot season. How are
Yeah,
you?
Maggie. And I've always been with Maggie.
Every
Hi,
time.
Ryan. Thanks for having me back.
Andy, what sitcom is the most like your real life?
Oh, Here's the thing. Everyone tells me I'm Leslie Knope, but I feel like a Liz Lemon. But apparently I'm a Leslie Knope, so I will say Parks and Rec. And I think that's accurate to a degree.
I think that Leslie Knope is not a Liz Lemon at all. But I think Liz Lemon has a little bit of Leslie Knope inside. She's got a little optimism in there somewhere. She just is surrounded by people who don't,
So
unfortunately.
you telling me I'm a Liz Lemon?
I think you could be a Liz Lemon, but have a little like a
I'll take
Leslie
it.
Knope rising.
Oh, I like.
And joining us for listen, it's not a record, it's not a competition, but for the 15th time on pilot season, our champion guest right now is Jamie Patton. Jamie, welcome back. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me back again. Yes, one more above that 14.
Jamie, I think I know the answer to this, but I want you to really like focus in and say the truth. Say it's trivia night, and we're all in a trivia team, and you're an expert in one sitcom. What's the one you know the most about?
I think it has to be Friends, just from youth and just watching it. Although also maybe like Saved by the Bell, because technically I watched 4 episodes of that every day after school growing up. I don't know if that's still as fresh as Friends feels more recent, but
A thing people talk Saved by the Bell a little bit. A thing Saved by the Bell did that I wish every show would do is have summer. Just
yeah, go somewhere new for summer. Yeah, exactly. That felt more Beverly Hills 90210 or like a soap opera. But yeah, sitcoms should like go to the beach. Why not?
I'm not saying I love Saved by the Bell, but I appreciate that. And that was also a show that was rebooted that was very good.
I need to watch everybody said it was actually very funny. I need to check that out.
Written by Chicago's own Shantira Jackson.
Really nice.
Awesome.
There's some.
Val, do we have a suggestion for tonight? Well, Val, you've done like 30 episodes of this, so you can have your way. That's wait, that's what a heartbreaker. So we've got friends, they have the same dream as children, and then as adults, one is an astronaut. Or maybe they just had fun at camp and maybe one of, we'll find out. Maybe they're, they both have their things that they love. Val, we're gonna get a title for that if you don't mind. And while you're doing that, we're going to discuss this as a squad. We're going to start with our actors. Maggie, any characters that you are inspired to create by this suggestion?
Yeah, I feel like things didn't really plan out like you thought they might. Perspective is one lots of people can resonate. I love losers who don't know they're losers. Like people who are just not doing great, but they're fine. They think they're doing great. Like I feel I resonate with that person who's just like, hey man, could be worse. I like that guy.
Or yeah, I do too. And also with the person who's like, I might still also be an astronaut.
Yeah, I got time. It's never too late to begin. Totally. I'm gonna catch up. Wait for me, right? Like, oh, I love that. Yeah, here I come. On your heels.
Jake, same question. Any characters that you're thinking of so far?
Yeah, I as a child, I loved a good astronaut, so I'm thinking about maybe a younger person looking up to the person who's an astronaut, kind of on their um just in awe of them, has this a parasocial thing that now has become real, where they get to meet their hero, something like that.
I love that. Erin, same question. Any characters that are coming to mind?
Well, now I feel like I'm the astronaut, and which I'll take. I can be an astronaut. Um, but thinking of space and astronauts, I think of like the International Space Race and like maybe alien or spy or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. I love the idea of sort of realistic, grounded science, but also a little science fiction mixed in here. Let's check in with our writers. Robin, any situations that you're seeing for this sitcom so far?
Like my brain immediately went to like there's somebody that was in camp that was number one, and that's not the astronaut. And they're continuously trying to find ways to like maybe be like, bagged the trash faster than you, and you're an astronaut, like just constantly being like, oh, don't forget, I got the first place. So that kind of lovable loser as well, too, as well. But that's immediately where I went. I'm just like, oh yeah, look at you.
I love, the metaphoric space race is
Yes.
still going. And Robin, what's a specific location that we might see in this episode?
Let's see. Okay. How about where maybe we're first reunion, so it's kind of just a hall you'd rent out or something. So kind of just a banquet hall that's kind of boring.
No, I love that. I love a neutral like meeting place to run into people that are good or bad. Jamie, same question, same initial question. Any situations that you're thinking of so far?
I'm kind of thinking about the astronaut. We have the person who didn't make it as an astronaut and is trying to be okay with it. I also like the idea of the astronaut being like, it's not my whole personality. Like I have other things about me, that's not it.
Yeah.
So we're trying to kind of combat against that. Yeah.
More than just a hero, more than just a legend, neighborhood
Yeah.
icon. Absolutely.
I put my pants on in zero gravity one leg at a time. Like what?
The great tagline.
Jamie, what's our time period? Are we set in the past, the future, present day, what have you?
I think because I think Space Camp, I think of that movie Space Camp from the 80s. So I do kind of like if it's like 20 years later, so I think in like 2000s, also idea of like the millennium and like, oh, we're gonna go to space because we're gonna move there when all the computers crash or whatever.
I know it's a Conan O'Brien joke, but the year 2000 sounds science.
That's the future. Yes, that is the future still.
Sounds like what you call the future. Yeah.
Mhm.
Andy, same initial question. Any situations you're thinking of so far?
I was thinking of I always like a show or a movie if it does involve like them as kids and then they're adults. I really like to see the moments where we can like have a flashback scene and a scenario, and or like when a kid's wearing like a blue cap and then his adult version is also wearing the blue cap.
Yeah.
A version of that I love.
Yeah, so we maybe have parallel timelines here. We're flashing back and forth. Love it.
Yeah.
Andy, follow-up question. You are the network executive who greenlights this show. Give us a little idea of like standards and practices. What kind of network are we on? Are we a show for adults? Do we have a laugh track, etc.?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, so NBC has secured the rights of the Artemis 3 launch, and all of this is just kind of a like promo for that. So there's going to be some propaganda in here, very family friendly, pro science, women in STEM. So keep that in mind, everybody. Yeah.
I agree with all of that. I have a sign on my yard that says that I believe science. Um, a thing that I would like to add, even though this show that we're creating is family friendly, this show that we're presenting is also happens to be for adults. So if any of our actors or writers, drop any language bombs or four-letter shockers throughout the episode, thanks once again to a generous grant from the Trident Network. We have paid multiple FCC fines in advance. So let them fly. Val, do we have a title? I love that. It's a little bit of a play like the haves and the have-nots. We've got the Astros and the AstroNOTs. So I love this show. We're about to do our cold open. This is our first scene before the opening credits. We're going to meet some characters. We're going to hit a punchline, and Val's going to send us into space. Actors, you've got a lot to do. Writers, we know what's up. Val, are you ready for the cold open of AstroNOT? Here we go.
Sasha? Is that, oh my God, how long has it been? It's been like 20 years, right?
Yeah, it's been multiple years for sure.
Oh, wow. How are things? Well, like, man, oh, it's so great. Did you try they have these they're like mozzarella sticks. They're so good. I love a pasta.
It's been a light year since I've had a mozzarella stick. I prefer to eat them with mustard and ketchup. Do they have mustard and ketchup here?
Yeah, probably. Man, I can't believe you moved here after I thought you were like an international, an exchange student for space camp. It's so crazy to see you.
No. This whole time I have always been from the state of Illinois in the United States.
Wow. I can't, but God, it's so good. Like, okay, so you're local now, right? Wow.
Of course. And you are my best friend.
Yeah.
I would never forget you at all, January Jones, no?
Close. Yeah. You can just call me Jan.
Yeah,
it's really good I just figured I'd come and see who else was here. Is that, I really loved space camp. It was really like special to me, and getting to see everybody. I came out for the 20th reunion just to kind of see what everyone got up to. Okay, but you're an astronaut, like, right?
Yes, I have been to space. Didn't everybody here become an astronaut and go to space?
Sasha, no.
I have seen Milky Way. I have been to moon 4 times, and the Mars rover is like my dog.
Man, you got funnier. I don't think you were this funny. I think we all just dabbled, but you're like the only one who, moon uppercase, like we're the only planet with one moon. You went to that one?
Yeah, I went to the moon. Yeah, I've been there all the time. I love it. It's cold, but good.
That's so great.
Look, it's our camp counselor. And your name is, of course, Mark Hampton.
Mark Hampton here, head counselor of space camp. So sorry, I've been in the corner. I've been drinking a couple too many, but I have found my feet again, and here I am to talk to some of my favorite campers. Good to see you.
Is that a vodka tang? I saw those on the special menu.
Yeah, I got that on the menu for the 20th, just so I could have a good time.
Yeah, how's life been treating you? You were an adult then. So what's this like for you?
I heard that you got a divorce and your mother moved to Australia.
That
Listen, anyone playing along at home, feel free to whip yourself up a vodka tang.
Dang.
So good.
The viscosity of those kind of like orange drinks, like a Sunny Delight or a Tang, it's so dairy adjacent in a way that I don't know. It's like it's not
Can't
like
even
a
do
juice,
mimosas.
but in space. In space. Um, let's check in with our actors. We met some really cool characters. Maggie, we're going to start with you. Assuming that this is a character that we're going to see again in this episode, tell us something about them, about their backstory, something the writers can use, or like an actor's secret.
Yeah, I think okay, so this is Jan. I think she's probably
And Jones.
Jan
Jan
Jones. She's pretty after we were like hearing everybody's suggestions, and I was like, oh, the lovable loser, like maybe they'll get there someday. Like they didn't get there. I do also feel like this thing of like there is a wisdom of not wanting to win the rat race anymore. Like maybe she's a loser, and maybe her life is the happiest of anyone you've ever met.
Yeah.
Maybe she's fine. Like I don't know. I think she's interested though. Like she's not unkind. Like she's interested in getting to know these people as friends, even if they're no longer space compatriots.
Yeah, that's what we all want from a friend, is an enthusiast.
Yes, yes.
Jake, same question. If we're gonna see this counselor character again, anything that you'd like us to know about him or that our writers can use?
Yeah, absolutely. Mark Hampton had a counselor. I assume he's one of these people that never takes their own advice, but he gives good advice to other people. You know what I mean? Like he is always a mess, but when someone's in trouble, they actually like to go to Mark and kind of see what he's like no pun intended, a guiding light. You know what I mean? Or can be. So, but he also really likes vodka or some alcohol and then some insane drink. So like tequila Baja Blast or a vodka Tang, you know what I mean? That's a through line I think could be fun.
I like when people have cocktails that are like an alcohol and a name brand.
Yeah.
Love that. Erin, same question. Anything in your character's backstory? Beautiful dialect work. I feel like I could see so much of like history, past, present, future in just the accent.
Mm-hmm. Worked with the same coach as Connor's story, so thank you just for this tonight. I think what was my character's name again?
Sasha.
Sasha. Yes. Sasha is vaguely European. She is a super genius. And I think she's getting all of her information from like sort of being a cyborg a little bit. So yeah, that's what I have so far.
I love the idea that maybe her accent came from being in space with people from all
like she studied abroad.
Exactly. Let's check in with our writers. Robin, I have lost my notes. We're getting ready to start Act 1 of our show. Where is that located physically?
Let's see. I think we could put them maybe in some sort of, I don't know, because again, they're at like a reunion, and I think about being in those like those forced fun games where you're trying to meet somebody, and we've got like some fun facts coming out from people about what they've been up to since 20 years ago. So yeah, so maybe something like that.
I love that. And Jamie, how much time has passed from our cold open to Act 1?
I think just like a couple of hours. Like I think maybe they've mingled a little bit and they've tried to kind of get around to talk to people. And then now we're like kind of assessing how everyone's doing a little bit.
Yeah, they've had a few
vodka tangs. Yeah.
Teas. Andy, give us a line of dialogue that you'd like to hear in Act One.
I think you're lying.
Mhm.
Think you're lying. Actors, put that somewhere handy. I think we're ready for Act One. Val, are you ready for Act? I just saw the typeface here for astronaut. That's I think that means we're ready for Act One of Astronaut.
Two truths and unst lie.
Oh God. Wow.
I have written an unst air balloon. I hot air, yes. I have gone from submarine directly to rocket. And let's see. Unst truth, unst truth. I was once married to unst secret president.
Okay, we have hot air balloon, pretty believable. The second one, submarine to the rocket, secret president. What, do you mind if I ask which country?
You are not allowed to ask, and I would break many laws if I answered. However, it was on the news.
Oh,
And
okay.
it wasn't a country. That is a hint.
All right. I'll lie. I think let's go with the hot air balloon. I think you're blowing smoke up my ass with that one.
I would never blow smoke up Unst ass. I'd stay far away from your ass, Mr. Hamilton. We are not peers. You are a mentor figure to me.
Thank God. Thank God someone still respects me.
I don't know how you were drinking those, Mark. Okay. Did you know that in the bathroom they have pictures of us from like they're so grainy? Mark, your shorts were so short.
Well,
Wow.
it
That
was
was
the
crazy.
80s, baby. Thighs
Okay.
out for space.
Yep, they sure were. We were children. Great. Okay, what did I miss? What are we playing?
Wow,
Two
we're
truths and Unst lie.
Okay, whose turn is it? Whose turn is it?
You're up, Jan. Go ahead. No one
Okay.
wants to hear the old
Okay,
bag like
All of mine
me.
were truths, by the way.
Okay. Down at D'Amato's, I have finished the super deluxe all you can eat pizza and wings combo 3 fucking times. Picture on the wall. That's number 1. Number 2.
That has to be false. You would have exploded.
Okay. You think that's a lie? Okay. Number 2. I currently have a bomb shelter in my house filled with nothing but canned goods and extra batteries for my Tamagotchi in case Y2K brings everyone down. Okay. And number 3,
Y2K was 26 years ago.
once saved an entire family of baby ducks from a storm drain. Wait, what was that?
Y2K was 26 years ago.
Just let her go.
What?
Just let her. We all know it's the ducks. We all know you loved killing small animals at camp. There's no way you're saving anything nowadays.
Wrong. My picture is up on the wall 5 times because I finished the challenge 5 fucking times in your face.
Semantics.
Oh no.
Mark, okay, your turn. Unless I missed 3 lies in a shorts. What's going, guys? This is so great to see.
What year is it?
What?
She has the moon flu. Don't
It's
listen to
1999,
her.
dude.
She was in anti-gravity.
What?
She has no idea what's going on.
I have made a tremendous mistake.
No,
1989 in moon years or Earth years?
1999 on Earth, which means what year? I didn't go to space. You're the only one that went to space. What year is it on the moon?
I have been to more places than space.
Sasha, how much did it vodka did you have? You're hilarious, dude. That's so funny, man. Oh, you got funnier. You got
Well,
funnier in the last 20 years.
before I
I
do
have
my
to go
turn,
make phone calls. So many phone calls.
Do you want to borrow a
No.
quarter?
A quarter. Yes, give me a quarter.
Okay, the payphone is right out there.
Oh my God.
Wait, it's
thank
not
you.
long distance, right?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Hey, Mark, what the fuck were you guys doing while I was in the bathroom? She's totally freaking out.
yeah, she's dumb as rocks, but they let her go to the moon.
Are you
She's
okay?
sober. She's sober, by the way. Can you believe
What?
that? You were in there for so long. We talked about every year since Space Camp. We went year by year. I said, "What did you do in '89? What did you do in 1990? What did you do in 1991?" You get it.
I do. Are you okay, man? How
No,
old are you now? You've
I'm
got to be like
68.
55. How old are you?
Oh, yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm 68. I'm glad you think I'm 55, but I'm 68 years old, which means I was a counselor at camp.
When
I,
you were
it's
48.
1990. Yeah, so I was a counselor at 58, actually, because that was only about 10 years ago at this point.
This is our, you know what? Not important. Are you okay, man? Like, did you ever get to go up? Like, I gotta be honest, I was there. It was the best 10 days of my life, but then I kind of like, I also went to lacrosse camp and I'm still not a professional lacrosse player. You know what I mean? Like, I got other stuff cooking.
I know, it's been terrible. I never got to go up. My mom still drives me everywhere. She's 106, so that's not good. My, I can't go up because my web feet disqualified me, even though I won most improved little astronaut at space camp when I was there, and then I won best head counselor a couple times. But I mean, you won plenty of awards. You've probably done good for yourself. I don't know.
Yeah, I do okay. I'm a key holder at Bath and Body Works. I really like it. I get a really great discount. I got
How much?
what?
How much do you get?
It depends on if it's a seasonal sale. 25. It doesn't matter. What? And one free hand soap every month, but it can't be a new release. They've
Oh,
changed the policy. It's actually bullshit. Like, I just want to smell like the product that I'm trying to sell. You know what? That's immaterial. Like, we're getting squeezed by Lush. Lush totally put the pressure on us because we're organic. We don't have any plastic packaging. Oh yeah, well your shit crumbles. Hey, at least ours is recyclable, you monsters. You want your product to go to ass? Oh, I'm sorry. Did you not want to have a tiny little flake of shit that you can pick up? Oh, this is $35 to wash my hands. I'm sorry. You can refill ours and get every last ounce out of our pump, and then you can recycle it. You know what I mean?
yeah. Is that one of your truths or?
Mark, what I'm saying, man, is like, are you doing okay? Like, it seems like maybe this is like do you I run like a D&D table. Like, do you do anything besides space camp adjacent activities with your life? Like, do you want to like go get some French onion soup, which is really popular right now, or like come over and roll some dice? We can like, we can get you out of this rut, man. Do you want new shorts or anything? I work at the mall. We can go right next door to the Aeropostale. Like,
Aeropostale? You mean it?
ah, Mark, you
You?
you were really cool to us when we were at camp.
Yeah, I was.
I listen, I love this show because it's funny, but I also really appreciate when we build to a moment, like a genuinely heartfelt, like sitcom, like an awe kind of moment. You guys are good. I wrote down, I think this was Robin, those who can't moon teach. Space puns. We need as many as possible. Well, we're going to check in with our actors. Maggie, we'll start with you. We're getting ready to go into Act 2 of our episode. Any new characters that we might see?
Um, yeah, we talked about like jumping history. Like, okay, who's Sasha gonna meet? Are we gonna see us from before? Has anyone changed? Were we different then? Were we the same then? Are we gonna go in the future? Like, we've got nothing but opportunity.
Yeah, new people to be, new people to meet. Absolutely. Jake, same question. Any new characters that you're thinking of creating or characters you'd like your counselor to interact with?
Wow. I think I'd love to see Mark as a counselor. That could be fun. I think Space Camp and beyond, there's, like Maggie said, a lot of good options.
Yeah, and also the anyone who went to camp, I know Val did. When you're a camper as a kid, you think the counselors are like so smart and like full adults. And then in retrospect, it's like, oh, those were what right. They were super young, they were weird, they were, also they needed camp on their own sometimes too. I could talk about it all day. Erin, Erin, same question. Any new characters we might see from you?
I think so for sure. And I also really want to do the time dash and see them maybe meeting for the first time at camp. Yeah. And then possibly characters from different dimensions could come visit.
Yeah. Yeah. Sasha may have like opened a portal of some kind. There may have been something followed. Let's check in with our writers. Robin, what's next plot-wise in Act 2?
We're kind of all hitting on it. I love some time dash here. I like this idea that possibly Sasha is a cyborg. Maybe she does have some sort of way, like she isn't the Sasha that we went to camp with, and maybe that's what we're figuring out in our little time dashes, I don't know. But I think like a good either back or forward, I think would be fun.
I love that. I love anything, especially if you don't know immediately that it's the past or the future. It's just character-wise, and then we're, floating. Andy, same question. What's next for us plot-wise?
I would really love to see this motley crew of the present get called into action like they're the last hope, right? And we somehow, these three, that's the team we need. I don't know for what, but we need them.
I love that. Somehow that we're somewhere with zero gravity. We're somewhere with somebody has to do the map of a constellation for numbers reasons.
Mhm.
Jamie, same question. What's next for us in Act 2?
Yeah, I mean, I do really like the idea of flashing back or seeing before. I think like Maggie's character is like generosity and like looking, like care for everyone. I think that'd be interesting. Like when she was younger, was it that always the case, or was that come from putting aside the space dream and now she's focusing on like people now or something like that?
Yeah, like time has been a humbler.
Yes. It's like, no, it's really more about like you got to have hobbies. You have to have other things going on. Yeah.
And Jamie, give us a line of dialogue you'd like to hear in Act 2.
Are Dippin' Dots still a thing?
Dippin' Dots still a thing. Everybody, keep that where you can get it. Actors, it's time for Act 2. Writers, we know what we need to do. Val, are you ready? Go.
All right, Mark, you make sure you're nice to all the campers in your charge this session, okay?
I will, Mom. I
And
swear.
don't forget to make sure that you take your joint compound to help with your bones and file your taxes, honey. Did you do that?
I did, yeah, I did. I did it as soon as I got my W-2, so no worries on that. Thanks so much.
Okay.
I really appreciate it. I just want to make you happy.
It's not about what I want, Mark. I'm gonna love you until I'm 145. I'm your mom. I love you no matter what. You gotta make them believe. Mark, you have to make them believe that they can go to the moon, hey? You're
I
doing
think
a very important thing for these kids.
I think I'm gonna try to rile them up. I think I'm gonna try and accent this session. I think I'm really gonna
Okay.
try. I've been working on some. I think that would be really good.
Oh, you know what? You always inspire them, whatever you think is best. But remember, if one of them throws up, don't make a big deal about it. Remember how embarrassed you were? Do you remember?
Yeah, well, if you threw up every morning, you'd be embarrassed too, right, Mom?
Mama knows, though, that you're going to make the United States government proud.
Yeah.
President Reagan is counting on you personally.
Yeah, and I love Ronald Reagan. He's will go down as the best president ever. And
You know,
there's
I
no
voted for
doubt.
him. He's
Who
so
didn't?
handsome.
He is, yeah. That's what the presidency's about, being handsome.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Well, you make sure that you take your bologna sandwich, okay? And you have a great day. I'll pick you up. This session's over in 10 days, right?
10 days, yep. Yep,
Okay.
exactly right. And don't forget, ketchup is a vegetable. Am I right, Mom?
It's so, I know. I know. Kiss, kiss. Oh,
Mm,
I wrote a note on your napkin. Look for it at lunchtime. Look for it at
okay.
lunchtime, okay?
Okay, Mom.
I love you.
I
Go
love
change
you.
hearts and minds, babe.
Okay. Man, I love that mom. I love her haircut and I love everything about her. Oh, okay, walking into camp. Hi. Hi, are you a new camper for this session? Oh, you're shy as could be. Oh, okay. Well, this is perfect. Here's a friend. Hi, are you starting
Sorry
this
I'm
session
late.
as well?
Hi, I'm
No.
January.
January. So nice to meet you. My name is Mark. I'm a counselor, and I'm so sorry I didn't get your name.
I'm Sasha.
Sasha. Okay, that's great. So nice to meet you. Well, let me look at your cards so I can see what cabins you're gonna be in. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, you're gonna be in Discovery 2, and you're gonna be in, oh, look at that. Discovery 2 and Discovery 2. You're gonna be suite mates, cabin mates if there is.
High five, Sasha.
Oh,
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 I'm
geez.
sorry.
January. Very excited. That's okay. That's what happens at the first day of camp. It's totally fine.
Are you from somewhere that doesn't high five?
Okay,
yes.
well,
I'm from somewhere else.
okay. Well, I'm gonna let you two get to know each other. I'm gonna go to the counselors meeting, but
And I'm going to go back to space soon.
good one, Sasha. Okay, have fun. See you at the bunk.
It is good. That would be good for me.
Um, are you are you a little nervous too? I've never been to camp before.
I have yet to meet my real parents.
Whoa.
I
Unorthodox.
like your t-shirt. I am also a fan of the Dodgers.
Cool. Yeah, my dad really likes baseball, so he got me a shirt of his favorite stuff. Are you adopted like Annie?
I have never met Annie, but yes, I was found by a bald billionaire. Is that something that happened to her?
Yeah, do you have a dog too?
I have something that looks like a dog.
Can you sing real good? Wow. You really are like Annie. That's so cool. Maybe since we're bunkmates, we can pretend to do all the dance moves and like scrub our bunk like it's a hard knock life for I don't that would be so fun. Maybe all of our other bunkmates will want to get in on it too.
Yes, and then at night we can dig a big hole.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Whatever. That's really
January,
cool.
I want to be your friend for the rest of my life.
I want that too. That's part of why I came to camp. My mom says while they're splitting our stuff up, it's really important to make a lot of friends and have fun here. So okay, you want to be best friends for life? Like, sounds cool. I really love space, so that's why I'm here. What's your favorite planet?
My favorite planet exploded a long time ago.
Okay. Black hole. That's a deep cut. I really like it. I guess those are technically suns that explode. Mine's Pluto. I'm really glad it's going to be a planet forever.
January, you don't know this, but we have been best friends in every lifetime. Mark,
Oh.
you're back.
Yeah, I think I just heard something nice. Did I hear two people have become best friends?
For life. I guess that's how camp works. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I love that.
Mark, what's your favorite planet?
Yeah, I'd say mine exploded many years ago.
You too?
It
Wow.
happens. It happens.
It happens, yeah. Actually, most planets have exploded by now, if you think about it.
I feel like my parents always tell me that we should be happy with what we have instead of thinking about what's not there anymore. So I think I like all 9 planets in our solar system, right? As they are right now. But I think of those Pluto.
9 planets. That is a good joke. January.
Well, just in our solar system, we know there's lots of them. Wait a
Right.
minute. Wait. Is Earth going to explode someday?
No, 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 no.
Of
Earth
course
is
it is.
no, Sasha. Come on, let's
In
be
many
real.
timelines, it never even existed.
No, Earth's not going to explode. The sun will explode, and that will kill Earth. So that is what we have to look forward to.
I just want to shout out we our actors serve as their own costumers and hair and makeup, and the character note that Maggie gave herself to pop on a blonde wig to play Jake's mom.
I mean, it looked like my hair. It looks like you copy and pasted my hair. I loved it.
Really made my day. And then Jake, so soon after that, you followed that up with, "Man, I love that mom." Really something. I don't remember who said it, but I also really like that the cabins are named after space shuttles and space missions and things like that. Really, really nice touches here. Um, before we get into Act 3, Val, can we talk a little bit about the Trident Network? Let our viewers and our players tonight know, and give me a reminder, how can we support the Trident Network? How can we participate? Yeah, and if you are interested in producing your own show, streaming or podcast or whatever, I always like to tell people, from pitching this show to Val to our debut, our pilot episode was right around a month. Val was really like, if you have an idea, you gotta put it on its feet, because she believes in it first, and it's true. We've been here for I think like 40 episodes now. We're getting ready to go into Act 3, our final scene of AstroNOTs. I really like the knot of it, especially because this is a show that is sort of retro, and it takes me to sort of like a like Wayne's World kind of place of like that being slang to be like astronaut. Anyway, I'm delighted by all aspects of this show. Digging into Act 3, Maggie, we're gonna start with our actors. Early in the episode, you told us some things about your character. What do you know now? What have you learned about your character? Has anything changed?
Yeah, I guess I put her like going through something at home. I think that thing of like, just because you're nice doesn't mean you're dumb. Like, maybe you're actively choosing to lift other people up. It's not because you're a Pollyanna, but because actually like it's worth doing, even if it's sometimes more work. I don't know. Like, yeah.
Wow.
Maggie, sometimes you tell me what I need to hear at the moment that I need to hear it. And I feel like we're all exactly where we need to be tonight, and I appreciate that. Um, Jake, same question. Anything new that you've learned about your character since we were first introduced to him?
Yeah, I think Mama's Boy is just such a personality, and I would love to lean into that if I could.
Yeah, I say go for it. I say lean all the way in. Erin, same question. Any new things that you've learned about your character over the course of this episode?
I think she's gone from maybe like a international cyborg to like a Doctor Who sort of traveling through space and time and knows more than her companion's situation.
Yeah, she had all of this when she went to space camp to begin with.
Yeah, she's just always been this way. She'd been to space before astronauts even existed.
Yeah, and her global accent is really we're getting the origin of that too.
Yeah.
Let's check in with our writers. Andy, are there any like loose plot threads that we need to wrap up by the end of this, or any seeds you want to plant for episode 2?
Great question. Not to echo, but I think I'm really dying to know what brought Sasha back. That's as much as I want to share.
Jamie, same question. Any loose ends or anything you want to introduce at the last second?
I think like Jake's character just really like remembering his mom and like what she tried to instill in him now that he's so kind of a little embittered with time, like trying to tap back into that, I think would be good to see.
Yeah, I like the idea of having a very special episode. I really, I think we can go for it. Robin, same initial question. Any plot points we need to address before the episode ends?
No, I think it might be fun to see if Jan Jones could ever get shaken. She's got the positivity. Is there anything that Sasha could say to really get her goat? But maybe that's our season arc. I don't know if we've got to wrap that up right now, but.
And Robin, give us a line of dialogue that you'd like to hear in Act 3.
That's the thing about space. There's no space.
That's the thing about space. There's no space. Actors, put that where you can get it. Writers, we have an episode to wrap up. Val, are you ready for Act 3 of AstroNOTs? Let's go.
Citizens of Earth, I am sending a message on behalf of all Majorians. Your globe is superfluous, and we are exploding you in 2 hours unless you can give us one reason to keep you humans alive.
Sasha, are you going to come to trivia or not? You can just say that you're busy tonight. It's okay.
I have something going on.
Okay, you can just say, like, look, honestly, like, I kind of hope we do get blown up. That's definitely on my 2026 bingo card. But, like, you can just say you don't want to come to trivia. That's totally okay.
Jan, we can't do trivia, okay? We have to save the planet.
Okay, wait, what? Okay. Sasha, you're allowed to have boundaries. Is there actual danger, or do you just not want to come to trivia tonight?
There's actual danger. January. That being that I had at space camp as a child. That is not a dog.
What is it?
He was my prisoner of war.
Okay, I'm coming over. This is crazy. I'll be there in 2 seconds.
Please, come over. Come over. Bring ice cream. Stop at 7-Eleven and bring ice cream.
Do you think January is going to step up and save the Earth, or do you think we're going to have to do it again?
Mark, I think she's finally ready.
No, she hasn't been ready the last 20 times we've done this. She needs to grow up and save the Earth. We're going to actually blow it up this time. if she doesn't do something, okay? Promise.
What? Mark, did you say you're actually going to blow it up this time?
Mom?
It's me, darling. Is this who I raised you to be?
Mom, come on.
I think you know that this is not the path you want to take.
I
Mark, are you hearing the voices again?
You're an 88-year-old man. You could just be playing bunco and watching baseball.
I know, but I need to instill lessons into my campers even 10 years later that they can live to their full potential if they just believe in themselves and listen to their heart.
Maybe that's different from threatening actual violence.
Mark, don't listen to her. The voice in your head, it's not your mother. It's the dog. It's the dog.
I could use some scratches behind my ears.
My God, using
It's
my
the
mom.
dog that is similar to a dog. The dog is also named Dog. Dog stands for, it's God backwards. That
I get
means
it.
something that's big in space.
Yes, dog is God, God is dog. We get it. Yes. It's very on the nose. I just want January to know that even though they didn't become an astronaut after winning Astronaut of the Year at Space Camp, they're still valid. Okay? Is that too much?
Yeah, 7-Eleven is asked for ice cream selection.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, January. You're right on time.
Okay, so what is the crisis?
The
What's
dog.
really going on?
It's the dog. The dog has possessed Mark.
Hey, Mark, what's up? How have you been?
Not so good.
Are you taking those supplements like the doctor said that you should be, huh? Last time?
The dog is a messenger of doom.
I know, bud. I know.
It's a war. A Star War, if you will.
Look,
Episode Us.
Ryan Gosling's gonna do fine in the new movie, okay? You gotta move on, Mark.
I've
Look
been
at what you
drinking
have.
whiskey Capri Suns. I'm moving on. I'm
Mark.
moving on to different drinks.
Sasha, you can't indulge him when he gets like this. Hey, we care about you even without a manufactured crisis.
I was trying to be nice when I let you move into my basement after your mother passed, but this is too much.
I'm sorry. She wouldn't like to see me like this. She would like my haircut, but she wouldn't like anything else.
Hey, look, I'm so sorry about all our moms. This is really hard.
You're right.
Right. You're right.
You're right.
Are you gonna pass a spoon for that Cherry Garcia?
Of course, of course. I do not mean to hog.
Thank you.
Let me ask you something. Do you
Yeah.
think the moon has a mom?
It's us. We're Earth. We're the moon's mom. She stays right on our heels. She follows wherever we go. She eclipses us sometimes. We eclipse her.
Yes.
We're her mom.
Yes, January, that's it. The
Earth,
Earth is a mother.
Earth is a mother.
I do
That
have to
is
tell
our
you guys something though.
purpose.
She
I have
keeps
to
us
say,
grounded, I think.
but the sun is exploding soon. Look, Bath and Body Works wasn't working out, so I applied. It's like a subsidiary of NASA. It's actually like a whole contractor thing. They tried to obfuscate it so there's not as big a paper trail. And we're working with AI, and we kind of figured out that there's rays that come off of the sun, and they actually have different seasonality as well. So the way that the sun warms the earth changes. So you might think that we're in big trouble right now because of global climate change, but we're actually in a low mark for the rays that come off of the sun. The sun, its burning is accelerating. Not at the levels that we've been able to put together throughout recorded history, thanks to fossilized trees and other historical records having to pick through the pieces of our historical humanity, but the sun is really exploding.
January, I've never been more attracted to you.
What a powerful ending. I talk a big game. I love this show, but this particular episode, I need to see more. I need to know everything. I all of the writers in this scene with the actors, we really had a lot of crazy things happening, and I could scroll back through here. Who introduced us to the moon being the mom, or the earth being the mom, and the moon being the mother and child? That's beautiful. Whiskey Capri Suns. I want to pitch 30 of those drinks. Let's check in with our actors. We've really made something. Maggie, we'll start with you. Does this show remind you of any other shows that you've seen, or is there a show that you would pair it with on a schedule?
I was reflecting when you were asking Jake his favorite. I was like, ooh, what would my answer be right now of like the one I feel like is closest to my life right now? And I feel like I would be the human in Third Rock from the Sun. I feel like we all feel really gaslit right now of like, this is fucking crazy. What? Like, you people are insane. So this thing of like trying to navigate life of like, there is a series of like norms we're supposed to be like following, I guess, I thought. So putting it next to like Third Rock from the Sun. I do also have like a little like personal aside. I call my daughter the moon all the time. I call her my little moon because she likes to walk around if I'm washing dishes. She's just like orbiting me, and I'll say to her all the time, like, hello, my little moon. She's just wherever I go, she's circulating me. She's my little moon.
I love that so much. Also, Third Rock from the Sun is another show with roof window access. They
Yes.
always meet, like climb out the window. That's another show with no screens on the windows. Jake, same question. Any shows that this reminds you of, or anything that you would pair this with?
Yes, it kind of reminds me of the freak side of Freaks and Geeks, where they're like all kind of bumbling idiots and they can't really figure out anything. I would like them to be put in a position where they had to save the Earth. I think that would be very funny.
I love a character that's smart, but only in one way.
Yes.
So be an expert in their field, but they're easy to throw. Erin, same question. What shows does this remind you of, or what would you pair this with on the primetime schedule?
I was also thinking of Third Rock from the Sun. Maybe if it's on Disney, Phil of the Future. Yes, there's also that episode of Freaks and Geeks where they drink all that beer and get drunk, and this was very reminiscent of that party episode.
I also really appreciate